So hey guys, what's up? It's Josh, and I've just jumped in the car with my video man, Ramy Garreau, and Ramy and I are going to run out to one of our HUD houses that I just got accepted that I'm actually closing on in 3 days. So today is Tuesday, the 11th of September, and I'm going to be taking you out to this house. The address is 7493 Ballash Road in Medina, Ohio. So if you want to look it up online, be my guest. 7493 Ballash Road, Medina, Ohio 44256 is the zip code. So you'll see it online. This property was listed by HUD on the MLS and also listed in HUDhomestore.com. Originally listed for $77,000. The price was dropped to $69,300, and we got our offer approved at $48,000 net to HUD and $52,000 gross. Plus we're getting a real estate agent commission of about $1,500 out of the $52,000. So I'm actually only going to be into this house for about $49,000 to $50,000 is what we're going to have to bring to closing on Friday, and I should be getting the HUD 1 from the title company probably tomorrow. So here's the deal. You know, it was listed at 77 and we're getting it for 52. And that's about 33% off of the original listing price. And that's great. That's a great deal. What you're going to see when we get out to the property is that it's going to need about $30,000 worth of work. Our rehab budget is actually $32,000. And when we market the property to sell it, we're going to put it back on the market for $159,900. Okay. So this property sold 12 years ago in January, I think, or July of 2000. It sold for $137 or $139. I can't remember off the top of my head, but $137, $139, 12 years ago. It was listed 2 years ago for $169,900, and then it got foreclosed on. FHA, the government, basically foreclosed on it. So we know we're going to list it for $159,900. Probably sell it. Let's just say we sell it for $140,000. Right, that's the gross sales price, $140,000. And after closing costs, we'll net, let's say, $132,000. And we're going to be into it for $82,000. So our profit of buy, fix, and sell, our rehab profit is $50,000. $50,000 that we're going to make over the next probably 4 months or so with buy, fix, and sell this house. But let me tell you, I just did a coaching call with the HUD wholesaling members. And what I was trying to get them to understand is that as a guy who does a significant amount of construction, a significant amount of rehab, significant amount of renovations, as you're wholesaling these HUD homes to rehabbers, you need to know what they're thinking. Okay, so here's what I was thinking as a rehabber. Okay, if one of you guys were in my area and you guys had found this house, and your goal was to wholesale it to me, right? You wanted to wholesale it and sell it to me. I'd be using a very simple formula. There's actually two things I use to evaluate properties. The first one I call the fixer formula. This is real estate 101, which is I need to buy and renovate houses for about 65% of the after repaired value. Okay, 65% of the after repaired value needs to be what I put into it, meaning my purchase price, my rehab costs, my holding costs, utilities, blah, 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 all that stuff added up needs to be 65% of the after repaired value or less. Okay, so let's take this house on Ballash that we're going out to right now. The list price, I'm going to list it for $159,900, and I'm going to hope that I sell it, not hope, I'm really confident that I'm going to be able to sell this thing for at least $140,000. Okay, so let's take $159,900. Well, 65% of $159,900 is $106,000. Okay, so in that case, my maximum investment out of my pocket to buy it, fix it, to pay you, a wholesaler, if you were wholesaling to me, and my utility costs, property taxes, etc., etc. My maximum that I would want to be into this thing for is $106,000. Okay. Now, that's my list price. Now let's take my real selling price, just for example. I think I'm gonna sell this thing for no less than 140, probably about 150. So 140,000 times 65% is $91,000. Okay, 91,000, 92,000, somewhere in there. So my maximum that I would want to be into this thing for would be 91. That includes construction, rehab, purchase, and paying you, the wholesaler. Okay, paying you a fee. Okay, so I would buy this property for a maximum total investment of 91,000. Okay, so let's back out of that. 91,000, 32,000 is my rehab budget. Okay, so I would be into this thing and want to pay 91,000 minus $32,000 rehab budget, puts it at 59,000 is what I would be willing to pay for this property. Okay. Now here's the deal. I am getting this property for 52. So here's the point, right? All these numbers, hopefully you're following along. But the whole point of this is I'm paying 52. I would happily have paid a wholesaler up to 59,000 for it. And a wholesaler would have made $7 grand wholesaling this property to me. Okay? So as you're evaluating HUD homes, and whether you're looking at making your offers using the secret HUD spreadsheet that John Cochran teaches, using his algorithm, using the Profit Predictor software and the Excel spreadsheet, if you know what a rehabber is going to be willing to pay, you can virtually guarantee your success, because you can build in what they're willing to pay for it. You can build in what they're going to rehab it for, or you can build in what they're going to sell it for. So look, if a wholesaler came to me and said, Josh, I have a great deal for you. The rehab budget on this thing is $30,000. You'll be able to put it on the market for $159, and you'll be able to sell it for a minimum of $140. And Josh, you're going to make at least $40,000 on this property. I'd be really interested to hear what that wholesaler has to say. I'd be really interested in hearing like what more details they've had. I'd want to go see the property. I'd want to, do my due diligence. And look, I don't care how much money you make as a wholesaler. What I care about is what I'm getting it for as the rehabber. Okay? But here's the deal. On this particular property, what I did was I made the offers using John's secret spreadsheet. I made many offers on this property. I was making offers every day, and we were able to get this property for 52 when they were asking 77. Okay, so we were able to get it for 67% of the original list price. So I'm making offers like crazy, and we're able to get this incredible deal. It's going to take us about 10 weeks to rehab it. It's going to take us another couple of weeks to sell it and another 4 weeks to close. So we anticipate cashing out and making at least 50 grand on this deal between 4 to 5 months from now. All right. So that's the background on this deal, and you're going to see that all over the past month we've been talking about HUD wholesaling, we've been talking about rehabbing, we've been talking about raising capital. I'm going to take you out to 7493 Ballash Road. You're going to be out there in a minute, and you're going to see exactly how John's HUD wholesaling formula and his training program has impacted my life and my business, because I'm about to make 50 grand as a result of John's training. All right, so we'll be out to the property in a second, and we'll take you inside. All right, guys, so we just walked in the front door, and as you can tell, as John talked about, HUD homes, they do a really good job of preserving them. They're usually in fairly good condition as compared to an REO. So you can see this main room here if we walk up. I mean, I wouldn't do this, but if you just laid carpet down in here, this is very livable as is, right? Very livable. Obviously, carpet, paint, we're gonna put in all new windows, pretty good. This is obviously the formal dining room. We'll put in a new chandelier. We'll probably put in new pocket doors out the back. So living room, kitchen, or dining room. Here's the kitchen. Now here's the beautiful thing about HUD wholesaling. If I had made the offer and got this house and I wanted to wholesale it, guess what I'd be able to do? If I got the offer accepted, I'd be able to call all these different realtors, right, who've all left cards, and find out which one of them had an investor buyer that I could take it back out to the market. So again, it was listed for $69,300. We got our offer approved at $52,000, and I would have probably put it right back on the market for $59,900, about $10,000 less than what everyone else is seeing on the MLS. And then all these realtors I would have notified and said, hey, you know, this house is now offered for $10,000 less than it was on the MLS for. And I'd be able to go back to all them and all their buyers and find out if any of their buyers were interested in buying from me. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 realtors here that had I tried to wholesale this property, I could have gone right back to these 18 people and told them that we could sell it to their buyer for less, for $59,000, and boom, we would have been able to do it. Now, what else is great about this house? Although we're gonna tear out this whole kitchen, we're gonna put in all new countertops, new cabinets, new stove, new oven cover, new refrigerator, all new paint, all new carpet. This is a great little kitchen. It's a great little kitchen. And they got this big pocket window right here that leads right from the kitchen right into the living room. People love this kind of stuff, okay? Because they can put their flat screen TV in there, a couple couches, they can talk back and forth, great for parties, and then obviously formal living room over there. Now we come down here to this lower level, this little split level, and we have another, you know, family room area. We're gonna preserve all this. We'll keep these stones and rocks. People love this kind of stuff. We'll just refinish this whole thing. All new paneling in here. People love these wood beams. You know, buyers love these wood beams. You know, we're kind of out in the country right now. They love these kind of wood beams. Obviously, we'll put up new drywall there, new drywall here, new carpet, good to go. And then we got the walkout. All right. So look at this. How beautiful is this, right? This baby's on 1.5 acres. All this land, all this area for four-wheeling and hanging out with families and throwing parties. All this stuff is gonna go. This whole deck is gonna get torn off. You can see that they had a pool right there, and the way the deck was built, it was built around the pool. We'll just tear all that off. Quick point too, if you're out in the country and you see stuff like this, all right, this is all for septic. If we ever need to replace a septic system, you know, you're talking about a $6,000 to $7,500 expense to replace the septic system. And we have that budgeted in here for our rehab budget, 32 grand. So, I mean, how awesome is this? I mean, if you're a country person, you like to be outside, you start mowing all that grass, go all the way back 1.5 acres. 12 years ago, this place sold for $137. Way before the market run up, way before the crash, $137, and we're getting this place for $50. You know, this house was 4 times as big and I could move my family in here, I'd move out here. But with all my kids' toys, there's no way we're moving into this place. All right, guys, so that's 7493 Ballash Road. And you know, guys, it's not anything too complicated. I used John's HUD wholesaling system using the magic spreadsheet. Made a bunch of offers on the house, just kept bidding every day. We finally got a good counter offer from the bank, below 80% of what they were asking for it. After they made the counter offer, we did our due diligence and we kept making offers and finally got it approved. So, you know, $52,000, we'll close in 3 days, get paid a real estate agent commission, $1,500 when we buy. And also what we're doing is we're borrowing a little bit more money than we need from our private lender. And the reason for that is we like to get paid when we buy. So we're also going to get paid $4,000 at the closing table for acquiring the property. So we're going to borrow $86,000 on this house, $50,000 to buy it, $32,000 is our rehab budget, and an extra $4,000 is our slush fund that we're going to put in our pockets when we buy, plus a $1,500 real estate agent commission. The house obviously needs a lot of work. All new carpet, all new paint, whole new kitchen, $2,500 in the kitchen, new bathroom, $1,500 in the bathroom, and the basement. The basement's gonna chop up, at least $8,000 to $10,000 in the basement. Let's go take one look upstairs in the bedrooms real quick. There's not much to do up there though. Yeah, guys. So classic upstairs. This is exactly what I expected. You have a full bath, which everyone will share. That bathroom will cost us about $1,500. New kitchen, new vanity, new sink, new toilet, new shower, new medicine cabinet, new light fixtures, $1,500 in there. Bedrooms, pretty much all the same. In here, it's just going to be all new paint, new carpet. We got another bath over here. It's another half bath. This is off the master. Less than probably $700 in this bathroom. Just flooring, sink, toilet, and and paint. Really not a lot of money in there either. So this is master. Second bedroom over here. Pretty straightforward. We'll probably spend less than $400 in this bedroom. Paint, carpet, take some things down. Closets are in great shape, no problem here. And then finally over here in this bedroom, same deal. The only thing that will be a little bit tight about this bedroom is that because it's smaller, it will probably only have a single bed in here, a single size bed. It won't fit a twin, or it won't fit a double, or or a queen size bed in here. It'll probably have to be, some kind of smaller child that lives in this room. But there you have it, guys. That's HUD wholesaling. That's HUD wholesaling and rehabbing all in one. We'll come back to this project in a few months when it's on the market, and we'll come back when we have it sold. But this thing, it's got $50,000 in it, up and down. And if we do real well with it, it's probably $60,000 to $65,000. If we keep our budget right at 82, we'll list it at $159,900. If we can sell it for close to asking price, you're talking about $60,000 to $65,000 profit. So look forward to working with you guys with HUD wholesaling and rehabbing. And guys, after this video comes out over the next day or so, we're going to be opening up another 50 spots into our HUD wholesaling coaching and mastery program. So be on the lookout for that. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.